Again, I don't know how long we're gonna go. I might go for a couple more hours. Obviously, we're gonna go for at least another hour. Because we're still here. I don't remember how to get into here. I need to get into there. I don't remember how to do that. That guy's alive again. Fuck. I actually don't remember what the fuck to do here. Oh, there's a hole there. I don't know if this is a good idea, but we're down here now anyway. So, you know, whatever. Stop biting me. Doesn't matter which Souls-like game it is, dogs are terrifying. I don't know why I fell down this hole. I'm hoping it takes me where I need to go. There's a bird. There's some more birds. That actually scared me. Something died. Birds give me pinions and feet, which I can use to make more bird shit. The gold talon shit. These guys give me the pinions, but then the penguins give me the feet. I think I've already been through there. Yeah, that's where we came from. So this does not help me. I wish it did, but it does not. So we gotta go back. I think. Oh. I don't think I can go back. Now that I think of... Look, I can't... Oh, I can go back. I don't know where that takes me, but... Oh, God. Yeah, I was not wary of Cliff. Thank you for telling me, though. Do I go over there? Is that what I do? Be wary of down. Okay, I can't... Dogs. Alright, I found the way, I think. Maybe. I found a way. Any enemies in here? Alright, well, I did find a way in. Through the water system. Yeah. We are now a true ascent. That has to be the most boring guard job. It's like, well, I don't think they can get through here, but we're gonna post guards up here anyway. You know what I mean? I took a lot of damage there for no reason. Alright, so there's the gate. And here's the lever. So we push this bitch, and now we can get to our Grace. So there's our Grace. There's that asshole knight. So yeah, that's not... It's kind of a shortcut, but it's more like a requirement. Because who wants to do that drop-off over and over and over again? Nobody, right? I mean, technically it's a shortcut. Alright. I don't have any other fragments or anything to get here. I was just double check. Fucking dogs. Double checking before I move on. Depending on how this boss goes. Where are you at? I hate these enemies. I fucking hate these enemies. You know what? Fuck you. I don't need to take this shit. Hey, remember the Carrion Knight at Raya Lucaria? We've got a scarier one here. Oh fuck, that hit hard. Alright, we got him. Without Erdtree fragments, that guy would have rolled my shit with one attack. So we did get the Moonrathil Knight Sword. You might be asking yourself, why there's so much Raya Lucaria stuff here? Like, why is there so much shit from, Alright, the Moonrathil Knight Sword. We're gonna find out here soon. The great sword embedded with a blue glintstone, the favorite weapon of the steadfast Carrion Knight Moonrathil. Moonrathil was the Twin Moon Knight's chamberlain. She was also a friend to the trolls who served the royal family and proudly wielded their weapons as she fought arm in arm with her gargantuan comrades. So there's a reference to someone that we haven't met yet, the Twin Moon Knight. Now we know the moons are a reference to Ranni and Ranni and the royal Carrion family, right? Ranni is the dark moon, Rennala is the full moon. So yeah, this castle is very intertwined to Raya Lucaria. Rolana's cameo. I think that is a talisman. Yeah. Enhanced attacks executed after maintaining the same stance for a while, so you are a farm and you get more damage. A talisman featuring a gallant portrait of Rolana, the Twin Moon Knight. Enhances attacks executed... Okay, we know that part. Engraved as a reminder of the unparalleled devotion of those who left their homelands to serve Rolana. By your leave, we will accompany you wherever your lunar vessel takes you. So now we've learned of Rolana, the Twin Moon Knight. Now we don't know anything about Rolana beyond people came to serve her, or them. We don't know if it's her yet. You can kind of guess based on, you know, the lore of Ranni, like how they've set up that family already. Radon and Rykard were the brothers, and in general, the magic side of that family has all been female. But I think it kind of hinted at it anyway. Oh, Marika. I beg, embrace your child. And give us a sign. How long must this holy war stretch on? Okay, so this is like one of the guys who are here. He looks like one of these Viking guys. Asking Marika how long the Holy War is going on. Now, we don't know anything about a Holy War. We know Hoaraloo fought a lot of wars. But beyond that, we don't know anything about any Holy War. Cool fireplace. So this is new information. Now I don't really know the whole lore in full detail. I'm not fucking with these guys. It's not happening. There's one enemy here, I think. I hope he's not here, but if he is here, you know, it is what it is. one enemy I'm concerned about. These fucking mages, I don't want anything to do with. They are assholes, and I hate them. There's a dog there. Oh, and there's this guy up here. So I really didn't want to go down there with all this shit down here. I missed everything. Alright, that could have went a lot worse. Getting that big massive drop was really nice though. If I had a couple more skidoo blessings, that would have been a one-shot. Still worried because I don't remember. There's two enemy types I don't like in this DLC. Just because I'm bad at dealing with them. Well, three, I guess. And actually, I lied when I said the ring ones were my least favorite. The Horn Knights are, but not the ones that we've seen. Oh god, never mind. There's something worse up here. This guy's not terrible, but he's not fun. Actually, it's not worse because they could. Fuck your shield. Of course you shield bash, you fucking bastard. And then I dodged too early. I hate these things. I really do. I got hit by that still. Fuck you. Oh, you've got a fucking heal? Fuck you. Waste of my fucking flash, you asshole. Yeah, those things are annoying. Just because misplays can make them awful. There isn't really a better weapon for me in the DLC, unless I switch weapon types, by the way. The Blood Iron Greatsword's gonna be like my go-to for the whole DLC, unless I give up on the last boss and switch like I did before. We will see. I really want to beat it with my standard build. I haven't done it yet. I want to do it. I really want it to happen. Anyway, this is another boss that took me a little bit of time the first time I did it. I did use Letta here. We're gonna use her again. Part of the reason is because I limit myself when I play Souls-likes to standard Souls-like combat. I don't think about how this is Elden Ring, so I don't jump. Right, so meet Rolana. So doesn't really give off that mage vibe. Definitely gives off the Rhea Lucaria vibe. The Lunaria vibe. Oh, you fucking asshole. Okay, still hit me. You're a bitch. No! I'm the one who knocked her down. Oh, that's bad. Alright, she's in phase 2. This is what I'm worried about. Okay, I forgot about that attack. I don't remember most of the attacks in phase 2, I'm not gonna lie. I only remember this one. So that didn't do it the way it was supposed to. That's cool. I missed. That was cool. I'm having so much trouble with this bitch. This is not going to be a one-shot. I can feel it. Alright, the moon again. See, that's how it was supposed to happen, but something happened with her last moon attack where it dropped in the air. It's not... Okay. You are annoying. This was the... This boss I didn't struggle with as much as the Dancing Lion, so I'm surprised that I one-shot the Dancing Lion. But I did take like 4 tries on this boss the first time, so I'm gonna regret saying that because now it's gonna take longer. I also didn't use Teach the whole time. I used the Mimic, which will change that encounter a little bit if I use it. I'm not ready to do that. Because 1, the Mimic is way tankier, and 2, the Mimic has my greatswords. So, now they did make this game a little bit easier in how the Shadow of the Erdtree bosses act after you die. Which, there's one of them that was really bad apparently. I did not know because I one-shot him the first time I did it. Knocked her down. I'm not gonna get another knockdown, so I'm really glad I got that one. The moons are back. I got hit twice. Motherfucker. I dodged that first one. I was so close too. The moon is the worst part of this encounter. The moon attack. You can jump it. I'm not very good at it. Obviously. I'm not very good at jump dodging in general. I think I lost all my souls too. Which is fine. I'm not that worried about it. This build can finish the DLC. Because I did it around this level on NG+. I shouldn't have, but I did. Oh, you're being a dick. Oh, I did get my soul. I might have got my souls. I did. Cool. You might also notice I don't play this game like everybody else who tryhards Elden Ring. You definitely would have noticed that if you watched the base game playthrough. Because I don't spam buffs. I don't do any of that shit. It would make the games a lot easier if I did. I need to get away. Alright. Get that stab in. Okay, so that's good to know. Getting the front-faced attack would have done more damage. I couldn't tell what was happening because his fucking sword was getting tilted. Oh, I got another knockdown. Oh, and it was a bleed proc. I managed to kill her without the moon attack. That's beautiful. Alright, I love that. That's great. And that's a level. So I'm glad I got my runes back. Okay, so that took a little less time than I expected it to, and I'm happy about that. We did hit 55 vigor. I want this at 60 before I stop leveling vigor and go back to probably 60 strength. I'd like to get 60 strength. We're not going to get it by the end of the run, but I'd like to get it. Anyway, the only thing we got was our remembrance, so let's read that. All right, remembrance of Renala, the Twin Moon Knight. The power of its namesake can be unlocked. We know that. Once a Carian princess, Rolana disavowed her birthright and chose to stand at Mesmer's side instead, knowing full well that not even the brilliance of the moon could grant him Stakura. Before long, she became known as the Sword of Mesmer. So that's the first time we're hearing the name Mesmer. Now, if you're wanting to see me bitch and moan about a boss before we get to the last boss, I forgot about Mesmer. I blocked him out of my memory as bosses I'm not looking forward to, because he wasn't one I was thinking of. Baal was one I was thinking of, but if we have to talk about which one took me longer to kill, Baal or Mesmer, Mesmer. So Rolana just took me 3 tries. That's the lot. We've only done 2 bosses so far from the story, and all the side bosses have only taken me 1 try so far. Rolana has taken me 3 tries. She's currently the highest. We're gonna figure out which one ends up taking the longest to kill. Apart from the final boss, that's gonna take me some time. Doesn't matter how much I remember from that boss, it's gonna take some time. This will probably die to the first attack the first time we do it. Not gonna lie. Anyway, Mesmer was the second longest fight for me. I did one-shot several bosses. Mesmer, Rolana, Baal, they were not part of that list. Skidoo Tree Fragment. And Monk's Missive. Oh god, I don't know if I want to do that. So the Monk's Missive. A letter bearing a terse message and an illustration of a monk, his hands held together. Seek me to the east if you wish to pursue the way of the warrior. When you find me, you will challenge me to a bout. There's no need for words. So, there's another new item that everybody really liked. Another new weapon type. That's how you get your first one. I hated it. I fucking hated that fight.
You have a knack for timing, my fellow. I found the site of a new cross. Take this.
So I got one, a new one.
Has said as much himself. He wishes now to throw it all away. He says the act, though undoubtedly painful, will sear clean the Erdtree's wanton sin. The truth of his claim can be found at each cross, which is evidence enough to earn my belief. Go to the misshapen tree of Umbra. In that forsaken
The tree
place,
of Umbra.
blood must spill. The blood of your fellows, the Erdtree faithful. Go to the in that forsaken.
All right, so that's the tree that he's talking about. Our Erdtree of the Shadows, this tree of Umbra. I didn't know that was its name. I didn't remember. How many Skidoos? I have 2. I don't know if I can still level with 2. We're gonna talk to Letter real quick and then we'll find out. Oh, I could talk to the crosses. Carved words coalesced. I abandon here my heart. I should have been doing that.
Hello again. Did you meet my compatriots?
So I'm not gonna go back to him.
Quite the congregation, from places as far and wide as you can imagine.
I've met Freya. I've met Hornset. I've met a lot of them actually. Ansbach, Thalier.
The work of a living God.
Pretty much all of them, I think, at this point. Ask about the horn scent.
Wondering about the horn scent, are you? True enough. In any other circumstance, he'd be at our throats. Long ago, Queen Marika commanded Sir Mesmer to purge the
So now we're learning about the Holy War.
By fire. It's no wonder the horn scent holds the Erdtree in contempt. That aside, man is by nature a creature of conquest. And in this regard,
I don't know if that's true. I mean, that's what we ended up doing, but I don't know if it's true.
Side of a war. It's still a wretched shame. Wondering about true
All right,
enough.
so-
Long ago, a cleansing. So
Yeah.
no wonder that aside. And in this room, they will never say they just happened to put it
Here in the
still.
Shadowlands, the Horn Scent were our natives, the people who lived in the Shadowlands, alongside Marika's lands. I forget the actual name up here. What was the name of this area? I forget. Like the whole area, not just Limgrave and all that. I forget. They had a specific name for it. Anyway, Marika sent Mesmer down. Now, we don't know who Mesmer is yet, but she sent Mesmer down to kill the Horn Scent, to destroy them. Alright, so we can either get her Twin Moon spell or her Twin Blades, which is a light greatsword. I'm gonna read them. Carrion light greatsword embedded with blue glintstone, weapon of Renala the Twin Moon Knight. The two swords are a single armament. When two-handing, a straight sword engraved with golden flame will be carried in the left hand. Here and here alone were moon and fire ever together. Which is an interesting statement that you don't know yet, but we'll get to that. Assume ready stance, sword imbued with magic. Follow up with normal attack to cast cleanse. So that big attack she was using, that's basically what this does. Sorcery of Relana, associated with the Carrion Princess. Incarnate overlapping twin moons which strike the ground one after the other, violently shaking the earth with moonlight. In her childhood, she and her elder sister Renala met these moons, overlapping as though nestled against one another. So, here's the fun fact about Relana. Relana and Renala are sisters, not Rani and Renala. So, Relana would be Rani's aunt. Rykard and Radahn's aunt. She is the sister. So rather than becoming a consort to Radagon or someone else, you know, she left and followed Mesmer. Interesting. So now we know why we never got any information on her. She didn't have children. We don't know who her parents were. So we don't really ever learn who the demigod's parents are. They just are here. Anyway, we're gonna get the twin blades, and then I'll show those off real quick because they're kind of cool. I can't wield them because I don't have the int, but if I can't do it here because I'm in the... If I go back here, my video stopped, so I'm just gonna turn this on. Alright, so if I two-hand this, it gives me another sword. So this is a weapon that, like, kind of like claws. If you two-hand it, you get a two-handed stance and all that fun stuff. Its ability I can't use because I don't have enough int. Actually, if I put on... I want to show it off, so we're gonna do that real quick. All right. Trying not to hit the horn set guy, but yeah, we get. So my heavy attacks are my fire, and my light attacks are my magic. So yeah, that's basically all that is. I just wanted to show it off because it's kind of neat. Oh, I do have my jump attacks. You know, We'll fuck with that later. We aren't gonna use that, but I did want to show it off. So I'm gonna sit down here so that we're here. And then just like the other area, now that we're in a new area, we're gonna find our skidoo trees. So we don't have the map yet, but we'll go get the map and then we'll start looking for skidoo trees. I think the map is near where my next skidoo tree is anyway. You see that castle over there? That is our next story part. So we won't be going into the castle yet. Not a Black Knight. I do not want to fuck with him. The Black Knights don't really give me anything except for the ones that are actual bosses. And I think there's 2 Black Knight bosses. Alright. There is a skidoo tree fragment up in this area. But, so we're gonna grab that, and then we're gonna come over here and grab this one. And then we're gonna come down here. Because we didn't finish the 2 things down there that I couldn't get to, if you recall. So here's our skidoo tree fragment. We're gonna run Ember of Mesmer. We're gonna start finding Ember of Mesmers now that we're closer to him. I don't actually know what they do. I think they're just crafting materials. We're gonna find out though. I want to go here first. Oh hell, I forgot about that. Okay, so something
Of the grace of gold shall all meet death.
fun about Mesmer's area.
Flame.
This guy's gonna start invading us several times. We can get some cool stuff from him if we keep fighting him. I've never finished all of his invasions.
Heathen, thou shalt not evade the flame of Mesmer.
But he did give me the Crusader insignia, which I think is a talisman. Oh yeah, there's that's a talisman. There it is, the Crusader insignia. Raises attack power after defeating an enemy. That's cool for just wiping things out, but it's not very useful to have all the time. A talisman depicting a raised spear on the backdrop of flames, in remembrance of the lives lost in the Sacred Crusade led by Mesmer. The warriors who fought in the crusade set aside both honor and mercy to wantonly impale and scorch those deemed impure. Those who felt invigorated by each cry of death were the same men who were certain of the sanctity of the campaign. I feel like there's some parallels there with like the Spanish Crusade and shit like that, but I'm not gonna look that deep into it. Ooh, 2 fragments, that's nice. Alright, so I got that one too. I might regret this, but you know, whatever. There's Black Knight here, I don't like that. And I know he saw me because I hear him. I think I hear him anyway. Maybe not. I'm like hearing this other shit while I hear this. Alright, give me that Shadow Tree Blessing. Alright, 2 more for level 8 still, so we're still at a good spot. Alright, this was not what I thought it would be. I think I can get over there. That does nothing for me though. I need to get into there. There's got to be a way down here from up here. Because I feel like I remember doing that. Oh, hey. Like, it just made sense, you know? That platform, it looked... Okay, there's a Shrine of Marika here, so that's good. So welcome to the fort. Fort Rift Fort. Fog Rift Fort. This is a dangerous fort for me right now because there's a lot of explodies. And these guys throw bombs. And they hit me a lot. I'm dying. Alright. Like I said, this place is dangerous. There's a Black Knight over there. I think that's the boss. There is a Black Knight boss in here. We're gonna go to the Stake of Marika. Because we're gonna do this fort. It's gonna happen. I need to get this fort done anyway to move on to the next area. Over yonder. I just don't remember how I get over there from here. It's nighttime now. I don't know how to feel about that. Okay. Having 4 of them here, not exactly the most fun. You fucking dick. Oh my god, stop! Holy shit, you are annoying. The combo is actually killing me. I hate it. Fuck you. If it was just 1 or 2, it would be one thing, but having like a shitload of them, not cool. And these axe guys are assholes. Stop trying to kick me. Alright, they're dead. I'm gonna summon Tish. I'm pretty sure this is probably the boss. Yep. He just fucking tongued me. Tish just lost me a fucking... I'm glad he can stagger him because he's using a fucking knife, but... Or she. I gotta remember, it's a Black Knife assassin. Stop tonguing me. He. I don't know what the Black Knight was, he or she, but it almost killed me. But Tish is now just here because the whole area allowed me to summon since the boss was just kind of here. Blessed Bone Shard. I don't like all these barrels. I just want them all gone. It scares me to see them. I don't know how much an explosion would hit me for, but I don't want to find out. Let's see what's in the building, shall we? This fort's not that big. Smithing stone. I mean, it is a little bit bigger because there is the bottom. But I don't want to go down there. I don't think there's even a reason for me to go down there. It's a weird fort. Oh, there's a ladder, so I could go down there. I don't see anything down there though. Like, I don't see a reason for me to go down there. Unless it gets me to that. Oh, you fucking dick. Alright, Tish knocked him away from me. Gonna break these. Got a cookbook. Alright. This did not help me. I still have no idea how I get up here. Alright, I'm gonna let Tish wander around and be an asshole. I guess we're gonna go down there, because without looking it up, I don't know where I'm going. Alright, I just got hit with something. That's cool. Well, thank you for hitting your friend. I appreciate it. Stop throwing bombs at me. He's just been very helpful. Just kind of running roughshod on everybody and not dying. But that's the important part. He's not dying. Mesmer's grease. Alright, I want to look at this shit. So Mesmer grease. Heavy fire damage. Solidified knot grease made from incendiary materials. Fire was a symbol of the crusade. Even Mesmer's rank and file soldiers would wield it. What about the ember? Is that a... Yeah, it's crafting material. Mainly found in Skidoo Atlas, remnants of Mesmer's flames, the symbol of the crusade. It continues to smolder as if crawling across the ground. I don't actually know what those are used for. I know in the randomizer you can require yourself to find a bunch of them, but I don't know what it's used for, so it doesn't matter. I don't know where the serpent flail is, so we're gonna look for that real quick. Ah, there it is. A flail with coiled snakes for bludgeoning heads. Fire roars within the snakes' bodies, inflicting horrible burns. Some of Mesmer's army use these flails to burn horn scent, to brand them with agony and fear. Interesting. We're learning more about Mesmer and his army doing this stuff, though, which is kind of cool. I still don't know how to get up here. How do I get up there? I'm gonna look this up real quick. Northern. Okay, so I can't get to this till way later, because I gotta be down here, is what it's telling me. Good to know. So I am going to go back out here, and I don't know, we'll figure out from there. I guess we'll go here, and then here-ish, and then it should be about break time. This again, I'm collecting the Skidoo tree fragments. And I am not one to do overly ridiculous challenges in this game, or this series. Granted, Elden Ring itself is not a series. Don't get that twisted. I'm not saying that, like, there's an Elden Ring series. Even though there are 2 games now, but I would not consider that a series. So if you recall, I had a challenge from a monk. Meet the monk. Carved words coalesced. I abandon here the flesh of my body. We've got 4 minutes, so... Oh, I need to do the gesture. What was the gesture? We're gonna try this fight, but I'm not expecting to win. I'm gonna be real. I cannot summon for this. It's just me and him. Ow. He just fucking smacked me. I missed. That does not help at all. Dude, why do I keep jumping over him? Get the fuck away from me! Alright, that jump... I had to pull back to make sure I didn't jump over him, I swear. Normally I don't do that. But yeah. At least we got him. So... that has took me several tries the first time I did it. Because he just kind of goes full aggro. Alright. Dane is now gone. But I did get Dryleaf Arts and his hat. So if I wanted to... I don't know where they are. They're in here somewhere. It's a new weapon. There it is. I could play hand-to-hand now and have an attack style like the one he was just using. We're not going to do that. I might play around with it in NG+, but we're not going to do that here. A technique for hand-to-hand combat without the aid of a weapon. This martial art combines fist strikes and kicks. The teaching of the group of spiritual seekers known as the Dryleaf sect, revealed only to those of worthy valor and character. The practice of this martial art marks the dawn of an ascetic's journey. Kind of fun. Kind of cool. We're going to look at the hat, and then we're going to go to break. The sun-faded and slightly soiled hat of Dryleaf Dane. Worn low over the eyes, it obscures the wearer's vision. Meeting the gaze of another can overcome the senses, often leading to the downfall of those who would walk the noble and solitary seeker's path. The will of the warrior. But anyway, it's the top of the hour. We're going to take our break. Then we're going to get back to it. I'm enjoying it. I'm glad we're playing this right now. I'm having fun.